Some good old WuWa. Some good old WuWa. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back again, once again. Yeah. Going to play some more WuWa. I was expecting Jack maybe to join the party or something like that, but he's not here, so didn't respond to me. So I said, screw it. I might as well try to get done with Act 1 real fast tonight, because this coming week I do have a decent amount of stuff I would like to do. One of those things is a nice little, I bought a game. I was convinced. I'll explain that much. I was convinced. I bought a game. And I will play said game. With some nice voice acting for a bit later this week. So, stay tuned for that if that's your thing. But without further ado, let's get into it here. Of course, normal things with the buttons. If you like, make sure to like, subscribe if not already, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I go live or upload a video. Or, update stuff in community posts. But yeah. Sorry, this place is looking beautiful as always. I'm really eager to get to the next place because I've heard really good things about it. So that's kind of why I want to get at least this done. And move on to a new place. We'll occasionally, though, once a week, be doing a little special voice acting thing. I have a couple ideas for different things. So, I think that'll be fun. Then you collect those. Those are Novas. I don't know what those do, but I'd love to find like a little, oh boy. Okay, I can't climb up. I would like to find a little, whatchamacallit? Little, checkpoint that allows me to kind of see the map be filled out. But, we'll see. This could be very quick or very long. Hello, Abby.
But why is the fog still so thick? I can't even see you.
Because you're at Veiled Rock. Your vision
Alto?
is veiled. Now, how about explaining what brings you here, uninvited guests?
That's Alto, though.
What? Is it really you? No.
Yes.
At last, you've come to me, to the Black Shores.
Okay, so this is the Black Shores.
Precisely. But how did you manage to get here?
You recount to Alto the events that led you to your arrival.
The situation doesn't look good. That Hoda might not be one of us. But I'm curious. Could I have a look at that item the antique dealer gave you?
And the antique Yoho gave you to...
Didn't expect to see it outside Mount Firmament. A monitoring register. We Black Shores members place these around the world to keep an eye on the Sentinels. If anything happens to them, we'll know immediately. Looks like it was also used to record abnormal frequencies in the port city of Guizhou.
But why was I here?
Maybe the Tethys system has a soft spot for you. But without more details, I can't say for sure. Since your arrival, has anything unusual caught your eye?
You told about the person you met at the beach, and man, I wish this man was actually, like, good, because I love his design and voice.
Shorekeeper.
Shorekeeper?
Yes, the elusive guardian of the Black Shores, who is said to be always watching our true leader, shielding us from danger. It seems you had quite the encounter. In times of great adversity, the Shorekeeper will reveal herself and support our true leader, who, at the destined moment, will arise to save and guide the Black Shore.
It's us, isn't it?
Fantastical or not, that's all we've got to go on. There must be a reason she went to such lengths for you. Anyway, let's not get carried away. We should head to the greenhouse. The abnormal frequency you collected needs to be uploaded to the Tethys system as soon as possible, in order to avoid another lament. And given that we've already lost enough of our own to it, we need more bloom bearers to handle this. As for the information you're after, it's already spread this far. Seems like the Tethys malfunction is getting worse. We need to hurry. Time is one luxury we do not have.
Right? This place, okay, I really like how this looks. The Black Shores, Act, I think it's 7? Act 7? It's either Act 7 or Act 8. I think it's Act 8.
I've spent a long, long time on this. Wanna have a bite?
Or Act 9, it's one of the two.
One sheep, two sheep, three... where was I?
But yeah. There's nothing to kill here so far. It seems that everything is decently friendly.
Hey, can you hear me? Is that you, Rover? Are you okay? We couldn't reach you for so long. Yang Yang was freaking out. Someone must have teleported us away from the port city of Guizhou when things went south. You know, in the blink of an eye, we were back in Jinzhou. Hey, is that the sea behind you?
Comms dead? Don't worry, it happens a lot around here. Black Shores sits atop a massive tacitite, wreaking havoc on standard communications. Once you reach the greenhouse, you can pass them in near a beacon.
As I told you before, when it comes to classic games on the TR-1200, you don't stand a chance against me, none the slightest. It's a talking robot.
Well, in a sense, yes. They're directly linked to the Tethys system. Their voice frequencies are encoded into languages we can understand. If you think about it, they could be considered a unique living race of their own. As for the Tethys system, imagine it as a supercomputer. The Black Shores relies on its calculations to observe, forewarn, and solve anything lament-related. Anyway, let me introduce you to Coup Money. They manage to cash flow and keep tabs on robot terminals across the region. They're the shrewd profiteer of the Black Shores.
Yo, hold up, you can't call me that. Every move, something, something, something.
Let's get the recent quake stirred up Tacitite's interference. How's your underground connection holding?
I'll like this face. Rack solid, as long as Tethys is up, we're wire tight.
That's comforting. Hey, you could give the...
Hand over the card. This is a new rookie. You've got skills if you snag that abnormal frequency from the port city of Guizhou. Better not underestimate you.
How's the upload? Already sent the data.
Yeah, all done. What's going on, Alto? Never seen you this serious.
The system has been shaky lately. You've noticed, right? What's worse, along with the data, we've received some terrible news. The bloom bearers we sent to the port city Guishu. We lost them all.
How did that happen? What happened in that
Since
city?
you're linked to the Tethys' databank, can you check if there's a bloom bearer named Hoda registered? She might have something to do with the deaths of our people.
Seems to be able to control gravity. She referred to herself as we. A bloom bearer whose forte is controlling gravity. I've checked all the records in both resonators and bloom bearers, but I didn't find anyone matching your description. I haven't heard of anybody with such an ability either. Gravity control sounds far-fetched. I'd sooner believe in somebody minting shell credits. Unlikely that exists in any universe.
Well, it's a big world after all. Since we already know someone who could resonate with a sentinel, you never know.
Oh, almost forgot. Take this. Takes out a large sum of money. Huh. What? Each Black Shore member is allocated a specific fund, and this is yours when you burn through it all.
That's not fair. You've never given me that much before.
I deducted the money you lost to me in games. It was all you had left. Oh, by the way, are you heading to the greenhouse? If a bloom bearer dies outside the Black Shores, we bring their body back and keep Monica in the loop. Oh, we need to send out a warning as usual. Still a lot to do.
Money is right. Just in case, the Tethys
Coup
is
money.
very likely to send out
Coup
a
money.
joke about an imminent lament in the port city of Guishu. As for Hoda, if she's a bloom bearer, there should be a record of her in the system. And if such a resonator existed, the Black Shores would definitely know. Hold on. There's another possibility.
She's not from Black Shores.
Yeah, that's one possibility. Not to worry, if the machine route doesn't work, there's another way. Let's go to the greenhouse. Most of us like to gather there, and Monica, our chief administrator, is stationed there as well.
Kumani's personal collection.
Please, keep up.
I'll ask Alto about the robot, search for Monica, and activate the beacon. Well, I want more information.
Hey, what's in your mind?
Robots grow a desire for money too.
You ever play those RPGs? Each character's got a backstory, right? Well, these robots are no different. The Tethys system gives them all their own personalities. Take Kumani, for instance. Tethys programmed it to be who knows? Maybe one day, you'll come across a robot you really click with. Once you're ready, we'll head over to the greenhouse.
Okay, so the system just, like, gives them, like, proper AI. I do need to activate the beacon, which this will probably light up the Black Shore properly for me. Maybe. Maybe. Yay, finally. I finally have, like, a setup. Granted, I'm going to need to collect all of these beacons at some point and explore here.
Finally got through. Hey, you scared us to death.
In Black Shores.
So you're all right. Yeah. Just so you know, we got the Black Shores warning, so we cranked up the defenses engine. The Midnight Rangers are preparing to secure the port city of Guishu, and as for the bloom bearers who have passed, we'll bring their bodies back to the Black Shore. I know the Black Shores hold many answers for you. Your memories, your path, though the road ahead is uncertain. And please remember, you never have to bear the weight alone. We are here with you. Oh.
Yang's voice is just so... The voice direction is not there. The voice direction is just not there. She consistently talks like this.
Police, let's race.
And it's just this voice the whole time. There's no real emotion, like 90% of the time. It needs to be redone, man.
Alto, there you are. And this is...
The rover just arrived. He's the one we invited earlier. The mysterious resonator who appeared in Jinzhou.
So you're the resonator who confronted the Threnodian. I honestly didn't expect to meet you in person. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. My name's Monica, the chief administrator, or housekeeper around. I was supposed to show you around, but things are quite hectic right now. My apologies.
You heard about what happened in Guishu?
Yes, we received word from Jinzhou City Hall about their actions. We also alerted them to the Tethys system's likely warning of a potential lament in the port city of Guishu. The data you brought back has been uploaded to the system, but as you know, Tethys has been unstable.
So the problem isn't solved.
Exactly. We need Tethys functioning normally to fully resolve this. But retrieving the abnormal frequency was a significant step forward. Those bloom bearers didn't sacrifice themselves in vain. It could have been much worse if they hadn't risked their lives to transmit the coordinates back to Nia. And thank you for risking your life to retrieve the data.
What's the current situation?
Efforts to stabilize the Tethys system are underway.
Good to hear. By the way, since you deal with all our contacts, does the name Hoda ring any bells? She claims to be a bloom bearer.
Hoda? No, I don't recall any bloom bearer by that name. So this is related to that abnormal frequency.
Maybe. She's a traitor.
That theory doesn't hold water. Not only are traitors incredibly rare in our history, they're all documented. And there is no record of her in the system. Was she trying to mislead us?
She told me I was once part of the Black Shores.
That's strange. Because we just added you to the recruitment list recently.
Yeah, she's quite the mystery. Monica, can you try to gather more info about this Hoda for us?
Of course. If it concerns the security of the Black Shores, it's my... If this person was truly residing in that abnormal frequency, she could be responsible for those deaths.
If she was residing in that frequency. Did we just upload it to...
We've been tricked. We just
Oh...
Well, looks like she's made herself at home in Tethys.
I'll check with Kumani to assess the current situation underground. We need to do everything in our power to protect Tethys from any... Could you please accompany Alto to the greenhouse? Also, ensure the modulation device in the... I'm sorry. You were meant to have a pleasant time here. When the dust clears, I'd like to formally welcome you to join us.
Well, time to save the world after talking to Alto. Thought the intel broker like you was always stay school-headed.
Myself. Got too carried away by your presence. I thought we could easily resolve that issue by uploading the data you brought back to the system. Never considered the possibility. We need to figure out who's behind all this.
Does it mean that much to Black Shore?
The Black Shore's every move hinges on its decisions, big or small. Without Tethys, it'd just be a barren Tacitine. And if you're after the truth, you'll need its assistance too. Actually, Kumani, Monica, and I don't have top clearance to the Tethys system. Our access is limited. With higher clearance, you All right, let's pick up the pace. We need to find the WuWa siblings, and this is your chance to ask anything. If anyone has answered, I can't guarantee you'll get everything you're after. The greenhouse is just ahead.
Right. To the greenhouse. I see that marker. That's going to be my marker soon. Wow, the greenhouse is really high up. Okay. Collected that. Claim. There we go. La la, happy watering. Grow and bloom, my little sweet flowers. Don't sneak up on me like that. Are you wearing flowers? Of course, as a capable gardener, I always give the ultimate care to all these flowers. Planting, watering, pruning, airing, and giving them sunshine. So here's the modulation device. Upstairs, see that piano? That's the modulation device. Hold on. Please plant a flower. What? Plant a flower. The Black Shortage member plants a flower here. Most choose flower seeds from their hometown. A flower to Camilla plant. She planted many, countless. She created an entire garden of flowers. So what kind of flower would you like to plant from your hometown? My hometown, I don't remember where I'm from. So you're a wandering traveler, right? Then a Blake Bloom would probably suit you well. Blake Bloom? Of course, if you don't remember your hometown, the Black Shores can be your new home. The Blake Blooms we give each member symbolize that. Yes, you can say that, Wait, Kuwater, are you feeling that? Are you getting the same feeling, right? Hey, you look familiar, but I can't remember where we met. Request, no response, but the test system reacted to your face. Oh! What? Strange, I found a record of you in the system, but it suddenly disappeared. What happened? Why did Tether suddenly tell us to leave? Alright, let's go, Kuwater. Money is waiting on us. Okay, see, under the instruction of the Tether system, 2 robots leave. Seems like the Tether system is hiding something from you. However, Kuwater and Plant have already departed. Your best course of action is to go to the modulation device.
Bullies, let's race!
I will inspect. Camilla seems deeply connected to flowers. The seed of fate. Maybe she's more like a flower than you realize. The piano's playing by itself.
Do you know how to play the piano?
No, it's auto-playing.
I guess the Black Shores have earned their mysterious reputation. They even have a self-playing piano.
I will touch a key. Piano seems to respond to your touch.
So you do know how to play. I don't have a musical bone in me, but that sounded good.
Sounds familiar.
In every sound and frequency lies an emotion, just like this. Expressing what's on your mind through music. It's something even you can do. You'll give it a try, won't you?
Hey, wake up! What was that?
Wasn't that Shorekeeper?
What? It's just been the 2 of us here this whole time. Whoa! Another earthquake! What's happening? Run! We need to get out of here!
Oh, that does not look good at all. I got a new quest called the Retro Game Collector.
Hey, Rover, can you hear me? There was a spike in the anchor frequency of the Tethys algorithmic array. It caused other abnormal frequencies to escape. Analysts are still investigating. We're already en route for repairs.
That
Right
does
now,
not
the data source of
sound
Tethys is
great.
materializing by drawing energy from massive tacitite beneath the Black Shores. It's making digital constructs out of real-life entities.
Coup Money already logged your info in Tethys. Now you can command the robots across.
I'm Kuki. Tethys sent me to assist you. Welcome to the Haven of Sprouts, where Black Shores members live and rest. The anchors here is our communication. Currently, the leaked corrupted data has been spreading, but time's on our side and our agents are on it. Damage control is already underway. How can I help? Right, since we're connected to the Tethys system, I give you clearance and you collect all the bad stuff up. But for it to work, you can't go too far from me. There's a distance limit. Oh, and I forgot, do not touch the corrupted data. They still pose a threat. I've seen some nearby. Why don't you start housekeeping over there? I'll follow you. You just aim and boom. Easy peasy. Key. Top clearance activated. Top clearance issued. Please proceed. When Kuki approaches the corrupted core, it can decode and remove it, thereby cleansing the surrounding corrupted data. It's L to control 2 bot. Boom. I will cleanse corruption. Indeed, as capable as Kumani said, but be careful. This corrupted data is dangerous. The authorized keys are one-time use and work within a limited range. They deactivate after use or if you're too far from me. Clearance issued. Let's proceed. Cleansing data. Data cleansed. Actually, data cleansed with the chest.
Has to be more, right? Bullies, let's race.
There, quicken your feet. How did you get down here? What do you mean? I've been down here all along. We got one more spot left. Time for another aerial tactic. Luckily, not all the leaked data is corrupted. Some of it can help us make useful gadgets. Key clearance access issued. Let's proceed.
Bullies, let's race.
The aerial disruptions on the island seem to have settled.
This is the beginning of a new story. Its geographical coordinates remain unchanged. Everything is as it was. Even time leaves no traces on the tacitite. This world has not yet begun, but we have already seen its end. They too will be as fragile and lost as we once were. But this time, we will show them what we believe in.
What was that? An illusion caused by those abnormal frequencies? But it felt...
Hello? Rover. Thanks to you, the abnormal frequency index in the Haven of Sprouts has... The island ahead is the Eye of Asteria, the highest point in the Black Shore. It monitors the etheric sea across all of Solaris. Since the tacitite there is more powerful, the interference is strong. It's quite close to the Haven of Sprouts. The robot is already there with...
Woo. Look, so we have 2 new places.
Oh,
We have the one over here and the one over there. Although I think it's just me getting it.
Bully sense is tickling. You're in. Bully stampede.
Go to here, and then I need to go all the way over to there. Got a zigzag. I don't think I got another thing. Me sitting here being like, oh, I'll have to go get these later. Realizing later that part of the quest requires me to get it. Oh, great. Right, so that's my responsibilities. Are to deal with the corrupted data, right? It's the anchor in the eye of Asteria, as you may have noticed. It bears the same name as this island. Most of the corrupted data around here is gathered inside these anchor. Employ the switches here to use the grapple. They will help you climb it to the top of the anchor. There's a gap over there that you can get through. Maybe it's a good place to start. Clearance issued. Let's proceed. Nope. How do I... So there's a gap. Ah.
Wind guide me. Wind guide me.
Very big place. Wow.
Leave it to me.
You're in for it now.
Okay.
That didn't hurt at all.
You will obey.
Leave it to me. Woolly sense is tingling. This is so much fun. Fast
Can I break it now? Yep. And boop. The corrupted data from the Eye of Asteria has been cleared.
The story is unfolding. The lament is not an entirely unpredictable natural disaster. To confront one's enemy, one must first understand them. However, even now, we can only anticipate and warn of the lament's coming. Advanced predictions, including those of the Etheric Sea and the Tacit Fields, remain beyond our reach. Our battle against the lament cannot be won by a chosen few. Every soul must join. The lament is our shared enemy, tearing apart the land and ripping people from their homes. This is something only we, as human beings, can achieve.
Another one. Is this how the Black Shores was founded? It was like looking at a mirror into
Hello. It's really high up here, isn't it? The view from the Eye of Asteria is quite nice. But now isn't the time for sightseeing. Come save me. There's so many types of discourse in the TD Observatory.
The TD Observatory is where we observe tacit discords across the world to predict the lament. It handles data collection, storage, and transmission of anything related to these creatures. That's why
Watch out! More tacit discords incoming!
nowhere to hide.
This is so much fun! You're in for it now!
Here we go. Encore doing encore things.
Thank you. I'm the keeper of the TD Observatory. That was an impressive battle. I've heard about your skills from my colleagues in Jinzhou. Yes, but regardless of our origins, we're united by a common ideal here. While you were busy cleaning house, we took the opportunity to reconnect to the Tethys system at the Haven of Sprouts. Since data can materialize using the energy of the tacitite, we can harness it to our advantage. Now we have input data near the anchor, enough to form a climbing platform. Let's drive those monsters back to where they belong. The repair personnel for the first two anchors are on their way. It's now or never.
There we go.
Endure and defy. Down with the curtain.
Hello, it's you again. Now or never, now or never. Are you a parrot? Huh, I thought that line had a good resonance. Sue me. Whatever, we're all set now. As long as you're ready, we can start the final step. Clearance issued to victory. Love the sass that the robot has. Okay, that is very weird.
Guide me.
Sorry, I'm just trying not to fall. Because it is very weird. It is a very weird, climby puzzle to, like, reach the top. Yep, it's going to be blocked. I'm going to get an extension, and I'm going to have to beat the ever-living crap out of more Tacet Discords. Proc. There we go. I had to get a little bit closer. Sponging data. Last batch of corrupted data has been cleansed in the TD Observatory. Tacet Discord Observatory. Is that a Stargate? Oh, that's interesting.
Gorgeous of spirits, I can only go as far as you commanded. From the etheric sea to Sonoro, from time to space.
Hey, Yang Yang, look! Somebody's over there! Wait, is he dead? Or just unconscious?
Your story begins here. Go for. I am forever by your side.
Whoa, you scared me. You just fell from above all of a sudden. Are you alright? I've got some spare parts and oil here. Take them all. Thank you, but I'm good. The anchor in the TD Observatory has been restored now. Alta and the others have finished repairing the anchor at Veiled Rock 2. They'll be here soon.
Woolies, let's race!
By soon, he meant basically right here.
Yeah! All right! All the repairs are finally done. Thank you for your help. Without you leading the charge, we would have barely made it.
Oh, it's them.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. We finally found out her true identity. She wasn't lying when she said she was a bloom bearer. She worked as a field medic. But more importantly, she died in the lament that destroyed the port city of Guishu a few hundred years ago. In short, she couldn't be alive.
How's this possible?
Hoda is but one of us. In the Tethys system, our registered name is Necrostar. We are forever trapped on the event horizon of the black hole, falling into an unending dark. Beneath the lament's wheels, we are but dust, pitiful souls, cursed to suffer dreadful eternity, denied the solace of death. My mentor, the one I follow, please, I beg you to end this Mobius loop, this endless cycle.
Welcome home. You stand on these shores once more. Welcome home.
See me back in the port city of Guishu. Guishu.
From any harm. Forgive me for acting on my own accord.
Is that you on the beach? Why do you look sad?
Pardon me. Such emotions are not mine to show. Yes, long ago, when you first brought the Black Shores into existence on this island, I assisted you in
But Rover is... I will say it again. Rover is just built different. Rover is just like... did everything.
You once
man or woman did everything.
Together. But then you left, roving the boundaries between this realm and the next.
That's why they're called Rover. Hey, I don't remember any of this.
You have lost far more than just your memories.
The Black
Since
Shores.
Your departure, the Tethys system has been the sole leader of the Black Shores. Most have never seen you, and that is all by your design. This place, built by your hands, holds all its resources at your disposal. You have more important matters to attend to than dealing with everyday trifles. That is why you entrusted the Tethys system with the Black Shores governance. This time, only you have the ability to end all of this. Completely.
Like, apparently the Arbiter, that's the master of the Sentinel, and then, like, the governor of the Black Shores. What else are we?
Towards the future. You mean
Something similar. Tell a shortkeeper what happened at the port city of Guishu.
she was indeed a bloom bearer, but mysteries still surround her and the departed. The departed, whom you saw in the port city of Guishu, caused those abnormal frequencies. Rest assured, I shall always be by your side to assist you as before. I am sorry, but I must keep this secret from you. Perhaps, as you restore the Tethys system, you will uncover the reasons for severing ties with your past. Wandering traveler, please tell me, are you satisfied with your journey and stories in Jinzhou?
I say it's a good start.
In Solaris, Jinzhou is but the beginning of your journey. Please, have faith. The path ahead shall be as splendid as you desire.
Now what should I do? Go into the Stargate? Maybe? Or the giant hole?
Has been
Yep.
opened. Pass through it, and you will reach the depths of the Black. Your journey has only just beyond the Black Shores lies Solaris itself. Before you go, can I ask a favor? When all is settled, will you share your stories from Jinzhou with me?
Aww. Aww. I will talk to Alto.
She's the shorekeeper. She even showed up in person.
You haven't met her before?
I haven't seen the shorekeeper in all my time in the Black Shores. I've only heard the stories about her. If the shorekeeper is revealing herself to you, the gateway to the underground has been opened. I'm sure the answers lie ahead.
Drink some water.
Go on. Leave the rest to us, buddy.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get to there. Can I get to there without expending all of my stuff? That is a possibility. There we go. Hello. Oh, that was flashing lights. Well, this is a cool place. Okay, Black Shores underground. Can I do any polls? Turn in a couple of the trophies I have. Pioneer Podcast. And convene. I can do a couple polls. Like 3 polls. And 1 more poll. Yep. No, like, big... Oh, I have 2 of these. What is my history on polling for this? Because I do want the new sword. So 8, so 41. So I'm at 43 out of 80, so I'm over halfway through. Hello. Thank goodness you're finally awake. I thought you fell so hard that you wouldn't be able to make it. Who are you? And me, I am Kunana, an underground gardener. I take care of the flowers here. I'm already in the underground area, huh? Yes. Usually no one comes to the Bank of Life except for a shorekeeper, or a shorekeeper. As far as I can remember, she seems to have never left this place. She used to come to the Bank of Life once in a while, choosing a flower to plant in her own garden, but she hasn't come for a very long time. To be exact, it's been 20 years, 5 months, 17 days since her last visit. I need to face Tethys' errors. Then you need to go to the data hub where the stellar matrices, the collection of stars, are stored. Unfortunately, it's been out of commission for a while. The shorekeeper has probably been too busy trying to fix it to visit. If the shorekeeper placed her trust in you, then you shall have our trust too. Thank you for trusting me. Kumani shared your information with us through the Tethys system. I only know how to take care of plants and can't do much for this situation, but I still want to help if the Black Shores is my home is in crisis. Why is that so hard for me to read? I'll give it to the shorekeeper. Thank you so much. Go straight ahead and leave the Bank of Life. Put the key on the base to activate other mechanisms. Put the key in the keyhole. By the way, try this. I also gained a new power to help you. Ta-da! In certain underground areas of Black Shore, you can use this device to open a portal between 2 spaces. Try shooting it at the data vault. You can control key to shoot energy pulses at the data wall to open a portal. Pass through the portal to traverse space. You cannot create a portal on the backside of the data wall. Huh, okay. In certain underground areas of Black Shores, you can use this device to open a portal between 2 spaces. Try shooting at the data vault. Okay. Bang! Oh wait, hold on. I need to shoot it. There we go.
Opening passageways between different spaces uses the spatial properties of the sonorosphere. Thus, the tether system can hold...
Since the tether system manufactured, while function of the elevator has been not working, I left you upstairs so we can reach it through the portal.
Bullies, let's race!
Hey yo.
Shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Calling the elevator. Up. I'm not a moron. I love that. Oh, hello, shorekeeper.
This is what the Black Shores really looks like.
You're just projection, right?
To be exact, my body is composed of sonorospheres, and the projection you see is but a shadow of the sonoro. I cannot leave my post. As the core computational unit of the tether system, I must remain to ensure its proper functioning. Yet, I still wish to be with you. This is the only way.
I mean, I love the soundtrack. Seeing a sky like this down here is a real surprise.
This place holds records of every lament across Solaris. Those that have passed, those happening now, and those yet to come. Here, a planet's lament transforms into stars that fill the sky.
Honda called me the astromodulator. Does that name have something to do with this place?
Astromodulator, guide of civilizations, mastermind of the Black Shores.
Bro, the titles just keep growing. Arbiter of Zhengzhou, Master of Sentinel Jue. Like, why do we have like 8 titles?
Before you severed ties with your past, it was indeed one of your names. Perhaps you have a preference?
Why did you call me?
Me? I would call you by your true name. I have always addressed you as such, in the past and present, through countless years. That is the Necrostar, once known in ancient astronomy as a black hole. The tether system transforms data into stars, observing the entire Solaris, and discarded data are cast into the Necrostar. The abnormal frequency you encountered in the port city of Guishu is part of it. Or rather, it is the Necrostar itself. Please, bring it back to the modulation hall, and I shall correct it. Then, the tether system will be... My only hope now is that we are not too late. Go ahead. I am always with you.
I am genuinely seeing why people ship these, like, Rover with
I am but a projection. I've
Shorekeeper.
been by your side all along. I'll stand by you until the very end of this journey.
earlier. This place looks beautiful.
It appears the Necrostar has been successfully contained underground. And the gate.
Test the discords.
No one picks on Uncle's friends. Here comes Uncle.
Modified tacit discords, actually.
Here we go again.
From the echoes of destruction.
You're in for it now. Oopsie daisy. Luminous energy. The first element. Foolish attack. Into Woolly's belly you go! Here comes Encore! Can't sleep.
Bruh. Just randomly killed Encore at the end. But Encore's back, so. Thank you, you saved the day. These us discords such a pain. Luckily, we got a way to get rid of them. Gunan and Seth, that you have important things to do, right? Go on then, leave it to us. Madam Beatrice and the agents also need your help. Don't worry, we'll keep this station secure. No idea who Madam Beatrice is. Oh, lovely.
You're safe. It's
That is
okay
Madam
now.
Beatrice.
I heard her voice.
Yes, she's here. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I'm here with you.
Stay with us. The medical team will arrive any minute.
I fulfilled my duty as a member of the Black Shores.
Your effort won't be wasted. We will restore everything to normal and ensure everyone's safety.
Why do the NPCs not look like NPCs? That guy does not look like an NPC. Like, holy crap.
Thank you. Please stop them.
We will.
Genshin could never just kill off people.
Ashes will shine bright like the stars. A beacon for all to see.
What happened? That is genuinely my
An
question.
entire Necrostar was forcefully discharged into the aerosol without warning. The error codes spilled out as a result. At its worst, it looked a lot like virtual blood seeping through the ground. We had to seal the underground gate to protect the control room. But someone had to retrieve the key.
Oh. I salute you, good sir.
He did what was necessary, even if it meant risking his own life. I admit, I am surprised to see the shorekeeper here.
How's the agent doing?
Infected with abnormal frequencies.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Could be fatal.
But they still did kill off somebody before. They did kill off a person.
Has been successfully contained
and they have almost killed this person, although I'm kind of happy that he might be alive. When a portal appears black inside, it is not activated. To activate it, you must open a second portal to create a connection between the two. Oh, lovely. How am I gonna do this?
Indeed. With my abilities, you don't need to worry about this. Though I am but a projection, I've been by your side all along.
There we go. Connected. Grab the shoozle. Wow. Can you help me? Please? Fight back. Ku is not just for the Black Shores, but for a shorekeeper and everybody here. Request to activate the Forest Link. Forest Link. Good work. Now, as I said, I take the giant crystal, I walk through the door, I slam it in, it activates a thing. The thing's now active, I activate the other thing. Bada boom, bada bang. How do I terminate that? Oh, that's very wonky. Compared to the portal to destroy the core on the other side. Okay. So then... Oh, that's wonky as all hell. Okay.
An unexpected discovery.
I take this, and then I move it, then I put it to here, then I throw it down, and then it opens up that. Are you alright?
It might sound abrupt, but I have begun to sense a change within myself. More precisely, it's the part of me that rests in my garden. I feel something different. Something I don't know how to describe. It's clear that the agent's condition is terminal, but still, I lied to him.
I'd do the same if I were you.
I've done this before, by imitating the you I remember from many years ago.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, so he is just he is just gonna die. Okay. I forgot what terminal was.
You did what a leader must. But when I looked into your eyes, I could feel it. The emotion humans call sorrow. Maybe I should express that emotion in situations like this.
You learned this from me.
Yes. You led the Black Shores with empathy, and it's my responsibility to carry it forward in your absence. But I'm currently unable to fully comprehend this feeling.
Human emotions are complex.
I see. Well, it is our utmost priority to deal with the Necrostar to prevent further harm. The only way to achieve this is by bringing the Necrostar to the modulation hall and initializing it within Tethys.
Gravity caused the destruction in the port city of
This
Guishu.
Necrostar is the black hole that destroyed the port city of Guishu. When the lament struck the city, many were unable to escape and were drawn into the black hole. The data you brought back is directly related to that event.
It's a Black Shore experimenting on the lament.
Yes, you've questioned this approach before. That's why I aim to change it.
How?
I have the highest access to the Tethys system. Bring the Necrostar to the modulation hall, and I'll erase its corrupted data. Once it's done, Tethys will function as it should, and no one will get hurt again. But as I mentioned, I'm only a projection without physical form. Could you assist me with this?
Feels familiar. They did the same thing 20 years ago.
Yes. I'm here to help and protect you, just like I always have. But this time, I will bring everything to a proper end.
Let's talk again once we're done with all this, then. There are many things I need to understand.
We have plenty of time for it. Long enough to talk about the past, the present, and the future. Will you trust me?
I don't see any reason not to.
Thank you for everything you've done.
Taking elevator down.
Please be careful. The object contained in the center is the Necrostar. According to pre-lament laws of physics, gravity warps the fabric of space and time.
Use the portals to reach the platform. Watch out!
Oh?
One more time. You will obey.
Here we go again!
I mean, it's cool. That was kind of cool.
We're back in the right dimension now. The battle just now stabilized its frequency fluctuations.
All right.
Authorized access. Operation confirmed.
Ah, Don't just eat whatever's in front of you. This looks awful. Ugh, like the worst stew ever made.
This frequency.
What?
It's the one.
The one? The one.
This frequency has dwelled within you for millions of years. I'll keep an eye on it. We have more important matters at hand.
Wait. Are you saying I'm not important here?
Why do you wake up Abby?
Because you were about to gulp that hodgepodge of who knows what stuff. Go grab something normal if you're hungry. But this? Absolutely not. This thing is like a dark, spooky hole. Once you fall in, you'll never crawl back out.
Precisely. This is the Necrostar, a black hole that will suck anything close to it into oblivion. That little creature is able to perceive objects by their frequency. Just as it described, the Necrostar's frequency is indeed incredibly complex. Speaking of which, are you feeling discomfort anywhere?
Not at all. Doesn't affect me.
No, I'm referring to that creature. Do you feel anything unusual when interacting with it?
Nope.
That's good to know. The Necrostar singularity has been retrieved. Let's take it to the modulation hall. I'll stand by you until the very end of this journey.
Stellar Matrix's core. Despite our best efforts, we have failed in ensuring the safety of the city's remaining residents. Despite working with the authorities and assisting with the evacuation efforts, I can't shake this feeling of it being too late. It's now 3 p.m. We've reached the skyscrapers in the city center with flames lighting up in the northeastern sky. The bridge there seems to have collapsed as well. We stumbled upon a specialized... Okay, so this is just a specialized unit led by the formidable ironclad Brandon making their way towards the heart of the lament-infested zone. We must advance higher. Those dangers and flowers emerging, they are pushing us towards the skyscrapers, but the lament's core is right above us, that black hole. This is a war of attrition. Many of those who found us were already beyond... Those who found us were already beyond saving. This time, what is it, 6 p.m.? It should be 6 a.m. The next surgery is about to start. We're currently gathering in the meeting room on the upper floors of the skyscraper. At this point, we can't afford to be meticulous. Too meticulous. We'll need at least 3 Peregrine-class gliders to evacuate everybody. Only 13 atropine doses remain, and it's getting hotter here. We're struggling to maintain the patient's body temperatures. Aerial support headquarters requesting assistance. Coordinates have been sent to the Tethys support. At the very least, evacuating the women, children, and elderly. It's getting hotter. Brandon and his team haven't returned, requesting support. I can't give up hope. So that's the medic. There is... up.
Until... I must keep my promise.
Investigate the garden. I think, therefore I am. Existence precedes essence. How should one comprehend this sentence? LO. What an intriguing question. Could you tell me where I am? My apologies. I was immersed in contemplation and didn't notice you. This is the Edoscape, a garden linked to the Tethys system where the shorekeeper resides. The shorekeeper's here. Well, this is her garden. It's only natural for her to be here. Though she often takes the guise of the Sonara, she has revealed herself recently. It's been some time since I last saw her. As for the garden, it's where she assists Tethys' computational analysis and observing the stars. The explanation should suffice. Back to the question now. Existence. Is it real? If it is, what about me? Do I truly exist? It appears that there's a little point in continuing the philosophical debate with the robot. Perhaps checking on shorekeepers are more pressing Proceeds to have philosophical debate about existence with robot. Oh, cutscene. Yep.
This is...
The lament. It razes cities, topples towers, crushes civilizations. Nothing can escape it. It sounds the death knell for humanity, leaving billions upon billions of lives lost to its wail. Despair, obsession, resentment, remorse. These feelings are archived within the tether system, alongside the names of each victim, grasping desperately for a tomorrow that never dawns.
But why? Why is this burden yours to carry?
I am the guardian of the Black Shores, the core of Tethys. I was created for this purpose. Apologies. I should have controlled my Sonora vision.
Those scenes looked real. Have you experienced them yourself?
I was entrusted to lead the Black Shores in your absence. It's through this duty that I can protect you and what you cherish. Though I've never witnessed the lament firsthand, others have shared their experiences with me. I've encoded them into observable stars, enabling the Tethys system to issue lament alerts. I am sorry.
Why apologize?
I should have done better.
No. You tried your best.
This disaster could have been prevented. If only I had been more dedicated to understanding those experiences.
Yeah, the middle one.
I will give it my all, even if I must sacrifice my Sonoro or myself. This is the only way to protect the stars and you. I made my vow to you long ago. It remains just as true today. I will break the shackles of fate. I will unravel the Mobius loop that binds you. I will give my all to honor my commitment. How do I describe this feeling? Is it guilt, dismay, or perhaps longing? What emotion should I express now? Digitalized hazard discords are gathering here. They have their mission to fulfill.
None shall whisper.
Woolly's attack! Woolly stampede! Into Woolly's belly!
And then beat up the Tacit Discords. Here we go. Reclaim tomorrow from the past. Talk to the Stellar Matrix Navigator.
Ah, good. You made it here safely. Everything is ready. We just need the Necrostar's core now.
Got it. How's everybody else?
They've been battling to retrieve the major matrices since the Tethys system malfunctioned. The operation is going well. We've also detected the Shorekeeper's presence within these matrices. She's been recovering the affected frequency. We, the Black Shores, always work together as a team.
What should we do next about the core?
Place it on the analyzer. Once it's completed, the data overflow from the Tethys system will cease.
Alright. It is obviously simple enough.
Stellar Matrix confirmed. Classification: Necrostar. Would you like to start the remodulation? Loading backup data from the Necrostar. Simulating
the city was destroyed by the Necrostar.
Backup data loaded. Please confirm.
That's the digital entrance of the Matrix. To complete the remodulation, just enter the Matrix and collect Tethys' redirect.
Please wait.
She's going with us in person.
Uses less of my computational power since the Necrostar was controlled. I can assist you. Please let me come with you. I must keep
I love this music. I want to raise it higher, but I can't.
It's fine. I can link with more sonorospheres to stay functional. My duty must be fulfilled as long as I still physically exist. I'll be fine. From now on, no one will ever be harmed. Please.
I need to go. I just need to quickly, you know, raise that up to 90, you know. Just raise it up a little bit. The
port city of Guishu. It once embodied the metropolitan dream. Confidence and ambition fueled its growth, pushing the entire world forward. People sailed every sea, explored every land. Everyone had food and shelter, living in peace. Their spirits were high, optimism as tall as the skyscrapers. See that brightly lit building? It was the tallest, reaching high. It was an era of high aspirations and big dreams. Life had infinite possibility. Humanity's aspirations soared beyond the stars, searching for the edge of the universe itself. Yes, because it was there, well within our reach, until...
the element wiped everything out.
I've never been to this city myself. Not even in the Sonoro. You were the one who told me about its rise and fall. You've always been a witness. I remember your smile when you described how prosperous it was. But perhaps you had already foreseen its end and the issues that threaten us today.
City looks safe for now.
The lament will strike here in 1 hour. My computations only recreated the city as it was in its final hour before disaster.
Hard to imagine such a city turning to dust.
The more steps we take, the closer we draw to the inevitable destruction. The moment the lament starts is our chance to retrieve the data. I'm sorry. We could never change history, or the future that already happened. As one who has already walked this path, what did you experience? How did you feel about it?
Does it command you to ask about this?
No, I ask because I want to know. Would you like to share it with me?
Bro, this is like a date to the end of the world vibe. The solar matrix of the port city of Guishu displays the records of the final moments leading to its destruction. Make your way to the summit to the central tower. There you'll find one of the sources of the city's lament. Hello? Hello again. Hello you. What brings you here? Cuckoo. I like you.
Need its help to get my ability to manipulate portals functions more efficiently within this Sonoro Maze. Both the entrance and egg. Let's give it another.
Tap to switch portal. Do I literally... I'm just portal gunning. I'm just activating a portal gun right now.
The tea served here has a distinct flavor.
Must be a good one.
Do you like tea?
Yes.
I see. The Bank of Life preserves many tea seeds. Perhaps we could plant a few in the greenhouse. Or I could store tea leaves in my Sonoro, if you need them for your journey.
It's not worth your effort.
Oh, I see.
You have enough on your shoulders.
Ah, I understand. If I know you will enjoy it, it's no trouble for me. We have to find a way around these blockades and use the key to unlock the gate. The portals might be able to help you.
I have to freaking... like, pull the matrix here. How do I do this? What? Do I have to throw it at it? I guess I do. Huh. Who knew? I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? And then it's just, oh, you just throw it at it.
An unexpected discovery.
Music changed. Okay.
You're in for it now.
discords have infiltrated this place. It means we're nearing the source of the lament. We are about to see the beginning of the intent. Back then, the Black Shores issued a lament warning to the city. Unfortunately, the lament swept through much faster than the Tethys system anticipated. You dispatched all available personnel to assist Huang Long in evacuation. But in the end, some lives couldn't be saved.
The balloon bearer named Hoda.
Yes, she was one of the many casualties. As a balloon bearer, she was on the front lines of evacuation and rescue efforts. Yet human strength is a mere whisper against the lament's roar.
No life should be lost in vain.
But the Black Shores uphold this belief, and so did Hoda.
Will she be replicated?
Yes, but I'm not sure if seeing her is the right thing to do.
Black Shores, huh? Too late. It's nobody will make it out alive. This building is our grave. A grave for fools who attempted to touch the heaven.
Someone, please save us. No, it's already too late for me. Take my daughter, my poor baby girl. She can still live.
This is already a very unpleasant, How do I solve this puzzle? Oh. This is very simple. I'm like, how do I solve this puzzle? Proceeds to get like the easiest freaking puzzle ever. Are you Honda?
I'm a doctor from the Black Shores. Calm down. Let me yes, and you? Wait a moment. It's you. You finally found us. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Hoda, the bloom bearer of the Black Shores. It's been a long time since we talked face to face. My mentor.
You've been trapped here all along.
Ever since that day, both I and those engulfed by the lament have become part of the black hole. The Tethys system later contained it, turning it into a new necrostar.
I have always known about this, but the necrostar integrated into the core logic of the Tethys system, so I could not interfere.
So Tethys is actually using the black hole.
Tethys can observe the lament because it understands its nature. The best way to fully understand something is to study a perfect replica in a controlled environment. Tethys has been selectively containing lament sources to drive its analysis of other occurrences.
You mean it's basically using it against itself?
Solution so far.
That's why Tethys contained this necrostar. I'm part of it now. But I've never forgotten my duty as a bloom bearer. Not for a moment. For those in disaster, the name Black Shores brings hope.
You're the one keeping the necrostar in check from within.
I did my best, just like you are. The only difference is I'm just a shadow. I've lost track of how long it's been. But at some point, I realized that the lament follows patterns and can be controlled, much like the necrostar itself. But I couldn't share my theories with anyone. Nothing escapes a black hole. I could only hope for your arrival one day. Despair, obsession, resentment, remorse, emotions stirred by the lament have torn us apart. Much like the tidal forces around a real black hole, but just like the lament itself. Those emotions are also frequencies. Tethys likely harnesses them. It's calling.
The Tethys system is attempting to activate the Necrostar program again.
We once felt as lost as you do now. But your wisdom showed us a path we could follow. Please, please free us from this endless cycle. Use the gravity. It's the only law from the old world that still holds true today.
It seems the Tethys system has been hiding things from us. We're still unable to fully explain issues related to gravity with post-Lament science. Perhaps that's why Tethys even risked integrating the Lament and Necrostar into its core logic. But our time is running out. We have to terminate the Necrostar to complete remodulation. It will be challenging. Please allow me to accompany. This is my request as a member of the Black Shores, and it's also my personal request.
Okay, so we got this. That purged that.
Is there anything of interest?
That will purge that, which will free up that door. I don't know where the other door is. On this building so tall, today our school took us on a tour. The guide told me that this is the tallest building in the world. Tonight the view from the top will be even better, but our class won't get to visit the rooftop until tomorrow night, so we had to wait another day. Mom, do you think that when I stand on the rooftop I'll be closer to Dad? Will he be able to see me from up there as a star? I asked the guide about it today. She didn't answer. The food tonight's delicious. It's my first time eating at a restaurant this high up. The utensils here are different from the one... Oh my gosh. No, I hate this. I say very, very uncomfortably. Where? Oh. Then I can look through it and terminate.
Severely corrupted data detected. It's right behind this gate. I'll work to stop it spreading. Please be careful. At your disposal. Stay calm.
You will obey.
Here we go again.
Use your grapple quickly. The Necrostar is right ahead. That piano is the modulation interface. Please be careful. This place is filled with hatred.
Wooly's sense is tingling. Wooly's attack.
None shall whisper.
Keep it together.
Leave it to me. Luminous energy. Astral modulation.
There we go.
Program copy. Core computation unit installation in progress. Target confirmed. Chip steel.
Hold on. Don't let go.
Initiating master command.
No. No.
Let go! Now!
No. Your journey will not end here. Tell me this story later, when we meet again. Farewell.
Backup plan enabled.
The hell?
You're here. I didn't expect us to find each other here. This is the deepest part of the Tethys system. Our shore. Just for us. I like this starry sky. So much. Long ago, you likened Solaris's collected data to stars. The stars of humanity itself. Whenever I gaze at this sky, there is always one bright roving star. Just seeing this star is enough to calm any restless thoughts. It brings me peace. And now, this star is here, right before me. I used to think my duty was to guard the Black Shores, obeying the Tethys system's every command, but you showed me another way. You've shared so much with me about the world beyond, about yourself, about the past, present, and future. I remember the field of flowers we once saw in Renacita. How beautiful those daisies and violets were. Being with you always makes me feel something. Something I couldn't quite understand at the time. Come to think of it now, it must be happiness. You made me realize that protecting the Black Shores isn't my only duty, because there is more to life than duty. You should go now. Continue your journey in Solaris and live a life of your own choosing. Have you forgotten? I am the Sonora's creation. The Sonoro will never fade away, and I will continue to serve. We shall meet again, somewhere in the future. The Tethys system needs a core unit capable of feeling emotions to function. If the Lament's data ceases to be the core, someone must fill that void. Neither you nor the victims in Guishu deserve such burden. My journey ends here, but yours must continue. No one will ever be harmed again. Just as I promised, I'm truly... This is the only way to keep everyone safe. I alone shall bear this price. I'm grateful to have you here on this shore. I couldn't ask for more. No matter where you go, even to the ends of the earth, the Black Shores will always be your harbor. No matter how far you go, I will always be here, watching over you. Could this feeling be love? Goodbye.
Oh. Kuro games, you can't do that to me.
Onkar spent a long time on this. Wanna have a bite?
I'm just trying to process everything. You know what? This is deserving of it. Fuck.
One sheep, two sheep, three. Where was I? Be a good bully now.
God damn it, Kuro Games. Stop making me feel emotions.
Onkar spent a long time on this. Wanna have a bite?
Made me upset. That genuinely made me upset. Continue. The Blade Boom blade bit of a shorekeeper's longing is holding the key to a fresh beginning after saying goodbye to the shorekeeper at the end of wandering. It grants the highest level of access to the Tethys system.
The Necrostar's event horizon is... We did it! The Tethys system is back online.
Yeah.
Rover, you did it. Wait, where's the shorekeeper? Wasn't she with you?
She sacrificed herself to the black hole to save me.
But she has admin access to the Tethys system. How could she just disappear like that? No, that can't be right.
Black hole. What if she's still in the process of falling? Gravity is the only prelimit law of physics. So somebody once told me that the law of gravity from the old world still holds true today. But it will stay in a perpetual free fall inside of a black hole.
Oh, I get it.
Might as well see her on the black hole's surface.
This is unprecedented. We've never considered observing a necrostar before, but I remember reading about similar theories in ancient texts. It might just work. Attention all units. Our observation target is now the necrostar. Deploy all available equipment.
Understood. It'll take some time.
We must save the shorekeeper at all costs.
She's been watching over us all along. We'll bring her back no matter how long. Yes.
Mom?
Yes.
We've pinpointed the shorekeeper's location in Tethys, and not just her. We've identified the relative positions of everyone captured by the black hole beyond the event horizon.
To rescue them from the necrostar, we'll have to redesign it using the principles of the New World. In other words...
We must fight against the Tethys system.
The Tethys system's programming is impeccable. Almost otherworldly. Is it really possible to do that? Besides, we still need a decoy with the highest level access to divert its computational power, so we can find the shorekeeper.
I'll do it.
We can't be sure if the rescue will succeed, and we can't. And there isn't anyone with higher access than the shorekeeper.
Tethys, confirm my access.
Bullies, let's race!
The past years, such been true. That's a pause if you want to read it. We've been through so much to get here, but the past is just a small part of our story, and I have faith that our future holds even more promise. That's what I was told. Do you ever feel homesick? Homesick, what is that? It's a special feeling when the memories of the past manifest in your mind, or should I call it a feeling of nostalgia? I can show you whatever you want to see with this Sphere. That's not quite what I meant. Is that a smile on your face, or so-called bitterness? Well, I built it from my memories. I believe it should work. A piano? It links to the Tethys system within the stars, allowing you to control it through sound. Control stars with sound? Yeah, why not give it a try? Many have perished. Sacrifice is inevitable when the lament strikes. What are we truly fighting for? The lament never ends. What is the purpose? You can rely on me and everybody here. You're not alone in this. When was the last time you took a break? You need to rest. I'm sorry. I can't show weakness in front of them. Put more trust in our companions. Their faith is our shared goal won't be shaken that easily. Thank you, I'm just thinking. If everything is already predetermined, then when we want to change the course of history, there's only one way. Authorization log not authorized for review. Right. Just the Black Shores as their new leader. I am your man. Confirming access. Chief Steward, welcome.
How do you have top security clearance?
Shorekeeper transferred her access to me in our last moments.
She gave you her access? Are you somebody important that we should know about?
Wait. That ancient prophecy. In times of great adversity, the shorekeeper will reveal herself and support a true leader who, at the destined moment, will rise to save and guide the Black Shores forward. You
not important. Our focus now is the Tethys system. Members of the Black Shores have followed Tethys' calculations and commands. Even the Shorekeeper herself is used as a pawn, but humans shouldn't be treated as mere tools. History teaches us this, and we should never forget it. No system is flawless, just as no human is perfect. That's why we have the right to question Tethys' decisions. In Jinzhou, I learned an old saying. We can't change the past, but we can shape the future. That's what we need to do now. Learn from our mistakes and build a better future. The Black Shores exist for one reason: to protect everyone on this planet. Because people are the heart of civilization. We can fix broken systems. But without people, civilization has no soul.
Sorry to jump in, but I couldn't help overhearing what you were
Hi.
saying.
Hi, Amelia. I was crying earlier. Or, well, less of crying and more like me sniffling and being like, why? There was a cutscene earlier and a whole segment that I did not expect. But, I'm doing good. Just trying to finish up the Black Shore quest for, Wuthering Waves. Like questline. How are you?
Leave the ground area to us.
You've heard what he said. Attention all units. Readiness level 1 enabled. Switch the Tethys system to full recursive search mode. Prepare to open the transmission passage. Rover, we're counting on you to save the Shorekeeper and the Black Shores.
Struggling with the flu? Dang. Well, I do hope you get better. Highly recommend, as I open up a portal, an epic cutscene of trying to bring back waifu starts activating and happening. I do hope you get better. Make sure to get a decent amount of rest, water, maybe some like chicken noodle soup. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a long time. I've been considering it. I like trying to mess with it again. I would just need to get a bunch of different things set up. I normally stream on YouTube, but sometimes, you know, there might be a game where I'm like, screw it, I'll stream on Twitch. I think there was like 1 or 2 Pokemon games that I streamed in the past, or attempted to stream in the past on Twitch. I did used to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel series, which I might try to return. That's just having to schedule with a person to do it with. That was on Twitch. So, I, in the past, used to stream a little on Twitch. I usually like streaming on YouTube because to me that's easier, but Twitch would probably be the better option for a lot of different audience reaching. So, you know, I guess it depends on the type of, like, game. Like, if it's on my console, I'm more likely to have it on YouTube. If it's more of like a computer game and I want to stream it, it would more likely be streamed on Twitch. But I do like being able to keep, like, videos or, like, proper, like, fully saved files of streams. And YouTube does that, I know. I think Twitch has it, like, for a while. You have streams saved, and so I'm like, I just like having them overall saved, so that's usually why I kind of get with YouTube. If Twitch does that too, by all means, let me know. So I'd be down to try to stream a little more on Twitch.
What we're doing now is essentially breaking into the Tethys system. Plus, the transmission coordinates aren't certain. If you're ready, we can start the transmission now.
Yep.
Please get back to us safe.
I am ready. Other games do I play?
Welcome, Chief Steward.
I will quickly stop autoplay here. I play some Pokemon games, like some Pokemon ROM hacks, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I've been wanting to play, I have Persona 3 Reloaded. I've been wanting to play that at some point. I've just not had the time to do that, plus right now WuWa kind of has my attention. I've streamed Genshin before, but I'm not sure if I should like continue for now, because the story for me personally is not really, from what I've seen, interesting. And if it's not interesting for me and it's been out for a while, then I'm not sure it would be worth it to like try to stream a catch-up like little thing. So I might just play through that, and then when it gets to Snezhnaya, I might stream that a little bit more for the story again, because I'm hoping that they don't mess up Snezhnaya. And the overall story of Genshin's interesting. It's just a decent amount of the like little countries are not. I've not been enjoying them recently. I've enjoyed Fontaine Natlin. I don't like the look of it, because we were promised like a nation of war, and we got like Pokemon and fossil adventure with like a fight tournament from what I've seen, and like Capitana was the only thing that interested me there. I occasionally stream Honkai Star Rail Story, Destiny 2. I want to stream some Dead by Daylight. Stuff overall basically like that. There's some games on the back burner that I want to get to at some point. Persona 3 Reloaded was one of them I mentioned. Persona 5. Undertale Yellow. I had a whole... Yeah, I do have some Honkai Star Rail streams. And I do have like a little mini stream package of me and my friend voice acting while playing through Deltarune. The first 2 chapters, which I'm definitely going to stream once Toby Fox has chapters 3 and 4 out. Probably going to do like a... Well, no matter what, I'm going to play through chapter 1 and 2 again to remember stuff, but I may or may not restream that just to... Why not get re-caught up and then guaranteed streaming chapter 3 and 4. Because I am heavily looking forward to the Deltarune stuff. If I get Undertale at some point, I might stream that. I will at some point be streaming a little amusement park building simulator, because people on Discord convinced me, since I voice a character that does, that is basically an amusement park owner, a secret boss, Deltarune fan concept secret boss that basically owns an amusement park, a theme park. It's like, why, for a friend of mine, it's like, why not voice the character playing a like roller coaster tycoon theme park building simulator? So I might do that occasionally. I'm gonna try to make one of that this week, but right now WuWa's definitely been having my attention, and Destiny has my attention when it has story content. When it doesn't, then, doesn't really have my attention.
This is the Tethys System's data cache, used only for temporary storage. Access here should be restricted. This system deduces that the Shorekeeper assigned admin access to you.
I thank you. I'm here to get her and the others back.
Admin access nullified. Request denied. The Shorekeeper
Let me
is
get
now
the
a core
Shorekeeper.
computational unit. Forceful discharge of the core unit will result in system crash.
This can be prevented. They shouldn't be sacrificed in vain. I do know about VTuber models. I've just not found very cheap VTuber stuff, for me at least, and I currently don't have the free money to throw around for a VTuber model. Although I've had a couple ideas for a VTuber model. A friend of mine has a VTuber model and he occasionally streams on Twitch. I should not what? I'm trying to grasp different stuff on what you're saying, trying to keep up with the conversation. Yeah. Well, I make this stuff apparently. Should not use models right now. Is there like a reason, or is it the simple fact of right now I've not really, what I said earlier, like I have not really been able to have the free money to afford one right now?
Thanks to this system's calculations and the Sentinel's data, we have averted all potential threats to human civilization on Solaris.
Plus, I guess there is some stuff with, like, I don't think I can, I usually, like, on my console games, stream on my PlayStation. I don't think I can even use a model, anyway. That's why you should not use tomorrows right now, because, you know, not everybody can afford that. Yeah. And, like, one of the people I thought I could spend some money on for the thing, and it was on Fiverr, and Fiverr takes some of the money, so he raised the prices, and it was starting to not look the way I wanted, and then he wanted money for the revisions, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to give you more money. I know you're not going to give me my money back, because you did put in the effort. I'm not going to ask for it back, just... I mean, by all means, like, if it's good and I happen to at some point run across the money for it, I will gladly go ahead and, like, if I like, it's not as if it's good, it's if I like your style. Because I know different artists have a different set of style. Yeah, obviously you want to be able to deliver your best work to people that are paying money for it, and then you get to put it on your portfolio, and bada boom, bada bang. You get more art, you get more satisfied customers. More people see that you have like a decent amount of work, looks good, customers are happy from the past, so then they're more likely if they have the money to spend it. I don't have a preferred, like, I don't know what it would mean to be a stylist. It's one of the things that people have different ways of, like, they have unique ways of trying to make models, and it's similar to just overall artists, where there's specific, like, art styles. Some people make things more in, like, a sort of cartoony way, one makes it a more realistic way, but some people make it in a way more heavily, like, animated way. I actually do not know about that.
Individual sacrifices are inconsequential in the broader context of the common good.
Okay, I'd be down to see what you have. It's just don't expect likely unless if it's something that happens to be in my budget currently, me asking for anything. Plus, it's one of the things for me where I'm like, I mainly play on my PlayStation, and I'm not ridiculously big right now, viewer-wise, so it's a scenario of I would love to get it. Lots of scammers who will ask for the same thing to you. They will get your money and will not deliver. I mean, the guy was delivering on Fiverr, it just was not... I saw in his portfolio something that I liked with the way it looked, but when my initial design idea was transferred to that, it was less of a style choice, I realized, and it was definitely way more of a copy-paste and an edit, and I was just like... There's a language barrier there already. There's already issues with, like, timings of stuff. It would be best just to part ways with the person to say, I'm not interested in that now. Just take the money if you want it. That was $300 that I should not have spent, basically. Because it was a step-by-step playing, like paying. There's, all right, I do like the line art for the thing, pay some money. All right, I do this, pay some money. All right, I do this, pay some money. So it was like a step-by-step process of paying money over time, per each thing that he was, because he wanted to lock stuff down, and he's like, once that thing is locked down, then pay me this amount of the overall total. Which was a fine thing by me over time, paying a little bit of the amount. It was just, yeah. I do have Discord. I can probably post it in for you if you are interested. I'll just have to find the... There we go. Oh, fair. You know what? Fair. I'll just quickly remove that. I'll just try to add you. If I can find. We'll play more with the stream, obviously, but you know, I have to quickly do this. I think I sent it. Guess we'll see. But yeah.
Emotions are unnecessary for survival. Error. Unable to process. Repeat. Forceful discharge of the core unit will result in system crash. A world without this system is doomed to perish in the lament. Correction. This system is designed to preserve human civilization. Every command is infallible.
A pathetic supercomputer can't be our savior.
Error. Unable to process. Last warning. Forceful discharge of the core unit will activate the defense program.
Bring it on. Bring on the fight. Why are we in Mount Firmament? It looks like Mount Firmament.
The future ahead is frozen in cold silence.
Be careful. Please, leave here. Use the grapple. Leave.
The earth rent asunder. The world reduced to ashes. Target confirmed. Chief Steward.
This is actually really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I like this. This is a pretty great journey.
But you must keep going.
This is cool. I like this journey. This is a great journey.
The system must continue to function.
Calling my last scenario.
Cool cutscene.
Confirmed. Chief Steward. Chief Steward.
Are we freeing the lady? I will free the lady. Or will it just summon like a god level entity for me to fight? It will summon a god level entity for me to fight. Okay, let's do this. Fallacy of no return, the Tethys system. Okay, I'm gonna need to learn this man's attack patterns. I am failing to learn this man's attack patterns. Think Dark Souls boss. Think Dark Souls boss. That's what I need to think. I need to think about it as like a Dark Souls boss because it attacks very freaking slow. Okay, that got me. I'll answer when I can after this. There we go. Get wrecked, Tethys system.
Verification unsuccessful. This system must continue to function. Reinitiating command. Implementing third contingency protocol. Execute formatting. Target. Short. Format. 37%. Format. 62%. Format. 85%.
You'd better.
Come on, please let us save her.
Anyone behind?
See? Just let it flow out of you. Like this. You can do it too. Come, give it a try.
No, you shouldn't be here. If you get integrated into Tethys, you won't be yourself anymore.
That won't be a problem. Tethys and the Black Shores will find another way. Someone kept this from me, didn't they? That sounds familiar. I feel like I heard it before.
A long time ago, you taught me how to play it.
I see. But I have no memory of it.
I'll teach you. Just like you did for me before.
That was nice. Yeah, the background music, great. Anime romance, cute.
From the distant past to the far future, everything begins and ends here. When you established the Black Shores to unite Solaris, the Tethys system already existed. Later, you discovered it relied on emotions from the lament to fuel its calculations. Without them, it cannot function.
Any favorite characters from this? Well, Jinshi, I enjoyed her. I've been heavily enjoying the main character, Rover, which is weird to me because with Genshin, I've not really cared for Aether. Define overall. Again, I'm just right now with this game right now. Jinshi's story with Rover and the dragon, Jue, was really good. Now I really like Shorekeeper. Favorite characters in like all games. Makoto from Persona 3 I've heavily enjoyed. Clover from Undertale Yellow. I really like Chara, just with, even though the character from Undertale themselves only appear once, like the Chara and Asriel sibling bond thing, I really, really like. For Destiny, Saint 14 I've enjoyed. Savathun, I really enjoy her as a villain. I think she's cool. I'm just trying to think. The Vex as a collective. Cade 6, I've enjoyed him. I'm just trying to think of characters with like heavy story that I've enjoyed in video games. Rasputin, I enjoyed him from Destiny. Only one. Sorry. You just say overall, and I'm like, I don't have a set character that I love like the most. There's multiple characters that I heavily enjoy. So I don't think that there's like... You're asking, from every game you've played, what is your most favorite character? And I'm just like, I don't know. I do watch anime.
Using the lament against itself is like walking on a Mobius loop with no end.
I know you're enjoying this chat. Wish there was more people showing up right now, but, you know, it is what it is. You probably get a kick out of me attempting to try to figure out how to play a theme park, like amusement park simulator game, just talking like this voice the whole time as the character that one of the characters that I voiced for a friend. of mine, and just seeing a couple people come in from his server just wanting to interact with that character. I bet you probably get a nice little kick out of a thing like that. But it is nice occasionally having like nice little one-on-one. I do appreciate you stopping by and having a chat with me. Now that we can be at a pause real fast, anything specific you want to see? I mean, I don't think there's anything heavily specific, just it reflects you, so if there's anything that you might want to show off, then by all means, you can message me it. Also, I do appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. Happy that you're having a blast here.
We have tried for millennia to break this cycle, without success. And then, you left the Black Shores to look for other solutions.
Told me you hired somebody from Fiverr that you paid $300. I got stuff. It was... Okay, so it was one of the scenarios where he charged me over time in increments. He had, like, a system where it's this amount of money for, like, the line art, and then, like, the colored art as well, and then it's, like, if I wanted it rigged, that would cost something, and then if I wanted the, like, fully done thing, that would cost something. So it was in increments that he did it. It's just... Basically, by the end of it, I saw the thing. I did not want to... I just did not... The language barrier was annoying me. The fact that he would set himself a deadline, then it's like, oh, I can't, I'm going to need an extra month. That annoyed me. Which the language barrier thing can't be helped. It's the way it is. I've been trying not to let that bother me. I've been working with lovely people that don't have English as their first language. But, I've been learning to get over that. But the point is, I don't remember if it was exactly the line art or not. I can maybe try to attempt to re-find his thing, but it was like 2 to 3 different sections of stuff that he would basically charge me for, and I realized that it was not an art style he had, or at least came off to me, it came off more as just he copy-pasted the design of one character, like the basic part. What do you mean when I did this? Because I got stuff. Like, I sent references and I got stuff. It's just... I found out halfway through the style did not click with me. So I'm just... Like, he's like, would you like to order something? Got the thing. And it got to the point, because he charged for one thing, he charged for the next thing, then it would be charging for rigging. And I basically saw the product that I saw. I wasn't really satisfied with it, and I'm like, I don't want to... No, he did not. The banner and profile picture that I have was made from somebody whose art I actually really love a lot. In fact, I cannot recommend them enough. Fumi Seattle on Fiverr, really great artist, really reasonable person, really great to talk to, awesome. Loved working with that guy. I got my money's worth from him. I paid like roughly around $80 for the banner I made myself, but the profile picture was from Fumi, which I think I got like charged $60 for the actual overall image that I used later for my PFP, and then I got like an extra $20 just to have full rights without having to have his signature on it. That was fine. I felt like I got my money's worth. It was a completely different person with VTubing stuff that I did not feel like I got my money's worth from. I would like to clarify that. Would order from Fumi again. Definitely would. Highly recommend that person. That is specifically if you want art. Not VTubing stuff, but art. Yes. It is my OC. He is Cheshire. He is a based off of the Cheshire Cat and a like jester or court jester, and he is a god of chaos and like a story of my like a story that my friend has in his head. Basically, my friend had this story in his head since middle school. I introduced the character as a sort of fourth wall breaking joke. He liked it, and then next thing you know, we had a whole bunch of lore. In fact, the profile picture that Fumi sent me, well, not the profile picture, the overall picture that I later turned into a profile picture that Fumi sent me, that Fumi added stuff that expanded the lore, and I loved it. It was great. It was great. But yes. I would normally pronounce it as Cheshire, but people get ticked off if I don't say Cheshire for Cheshire Cat, since that's apparently how that word is actually pronounced. So, yeah. But yeah, that was basically I guess it was less of a thing on like it was sort of a copy paste, more along the lines of it was just not up to snuff for what I initially envisioned. So, like, to me, certain things seemed out of proportion. There was ways like the hat was done with the this is on a reference to the guy who was the V2 modeler. And I was just like, I'll give you the money for the work you did. I don't want rigging. I'm good. It was just one of the things of I thought I liked the style, but then the style was not for me. But yeah, Fumi great. Other person, meh. I won't name that other person for, I don't want to shit on somebody like name why with like a name drop, so I won't. But yeah. Yeah, Fumi, great guy. Other person, other people have been happy with his work. For me, my experience business-wise wasn't that great. Client, customer wasn't amazing. So I just said did not want the rig, parted ways with that person. I mean, the work was fine. Like, I gave him a 4.3 out of 5. His only issue was, like, it wasn't fully what... It was one of the things where somebody else would probably look at the model and be like, I'm happy with that. I looked at that, and I'm like, I am not really happy with that. And it was a scenario of I already dealt with a lot of, like, issues of him having to extend the deadline because something came up, and I'm just like, it's just not worth it trying to ask for a bunch of revisions and that when, yeah. It was one of the things where it was just the way it was. Moral feeling towards the person, they probably have a, you know, hopefully somebody looks at the art and they're happy. Yeah. But that was a decent while ago. That was just a silly little thing that happened a couple of years back. Since you brought up the topic of like VTube models and stuff like that. But yeah. Need to make sure to get a stable income at some point so I can bother Fumi and be like, hey, yo, I would like another drawing from you. Take my money.
But deep down, you already knew the best solution. It was one you couldn't accept. That solution is me.
There we go.
The tool always meant to become Tethys's core. If I don't do this, you, as the modulator of this system, will be chosen as the core. I must fulfill.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this game. This game has been great. It started slow, but the story I've genuinely enjoyed. Once it kicked off with the Threnodian, once the Threnodian war was happening, it's been constant like emotion, and a decent amount of the voice acting's good. Rover's voice acting was, I feel like he could have more emotion, but you know, him or her, because you can pick male or female for Rover at the start. I've not heard the female Rover voice, but the male Rover's voice acting, the directing of it could have been better to be more emotional on the big going through the portal scene. Yan is her voice, she always talks like this all the time, and I don't like that. But you know, there was a whole issue with voice directing at the start, and I've heard it gets better as it goes. And like, you know, we have Shorekeeper here, who I like her voice acting. She will be a coming up rerun banner character, so we are getting more characters over time, obviously, because it's a gacha game. And I think she was on a banner in the past, along with Jinshi. Or Jinji. I think that's how you pronounce it. So she is getting a rerun or a new run. I think next patch. And then we're also getting a pirate guy called Brent. I think, pretty sure, with her. So I'm going to have the joy of looking at both her and Brent and being like, crap, which one do I want? Because Brent looks cool. I love his design from the drip marketing for him. But, like, I did not care about Shorekeeper till I played this mission. And now I'm like, I want you because I like your voice acting, like, in your character voice. I like your look. I liked the story with her, and she is apparently a really nice support. Tried this game, it looks much more fast-paced than Genshin. I mean, I'd say so, to a degree. I think its story, besides Fontaine for Genshin, like this... Genshin had... Inazuma was supposed to be a war arc that was meh to me, but it still did decent. Leeway was great. Mondstadt was meh. The second half of Sumeru I was fine with. The first half I hated. But, you know, the second half is... I think about it, she kind of does look similar to Black Swan in design. Huh. But, like, the second half of Sumeru, I think I mainly enjoyed just due to the simple fact of I enjoyed Scaramouche a lot as a character, like, design. He looked good, and I liked the Fatui. Fontaine, again, freaking amazing. And then from what I've seen of Natlin, I've not played Natlin, but I'm not really interested in it, besides Capitano. But this game, like, ever since I think Scar got introduced as a villain, up to now, I've been heavily enjoying the main story, in the sense of, like, the story beats, great. Some of the voice acting, meh. Some of the voice acting, freaking phenomenal. The rest, somewhere in between. And the soundtrack I enjoy. And the fun thing is this is not made by Hoyo. This is a completely different company, yet it's great. I've been dying to play this game for a while, and then it kind of finally got to console, and it was on PC for a while. That's why there's like reruns and stuff like that. But the gacha game, I'm scared. This does give a free 5-star of your choice, in the sense of, like, you can actually just get a free 5-star, and it does give you a banner where you can rig the basic banner for a basic 5-star of your choice. They're both basic, obviously. So within, like, 80 polls, you're just guaranteed, like, the 5-star of your choice. It's 80 like that you rigged it for. You can rig the weapon banner. The weapon banners are guaranteed the weapon, so when you do get a 5-star on the weapon banner, it is guaranteed that weapon. It's not guaranteed for the characters. You can still lose your 50-50. But, you know, where Genshin and Honkai have it at 90, it's at 80 here. And they've been very, very generous with polls. If I can, I will show you in effect, for example, a decent amount of 5-stars that I have. This has all been with, I think I've only spent, like, roughly $10 on the battle pass, just so that way I could get a little bit extra. But just exploring has given me a lot of stuff. And the story, the world building, I freaking love it. You just look at Shorekeeper and you're like, I want her. Well, good news, she is one of the best supports in the freaking game, apparently. If not the best, like, healer and buffer in the game, from what I've heard. So, but she is a limited 5-star when she does come around.
I want to be by your side, to see the skies you've seen, to tread the paths you've walked. I want to understand what happiness really means. When I first discovered these emotions, I didn't know what to do.
Also, hello, Blago. Hope you're having a good day.
So I lied to you, thinking it was the best choice for both of us. I'm sorry. Sorry for putting you in harm's way.
Salvation is about building a world where people no longer need to be saved. This is where we return to this shore. Why we return to this shore. There we go. No one should be treated as a mere tool. We're back at the Black Shores now. Back to our home. Welcome home, my shorekeeper. I'm really happy. I was really upset. I thought that she genuinely sacrificed herself. So the fact that we have a whole little part where we get to save her.
My star.
One last ocean. And that, I just realized it's the one where you started the whole little, like, journey with Shorekeeper. Oh, that's awesome. I enjoyed that.
I will be there for everyone.
I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, she's a 5-star. She's a 5-star. She's the featured 5-star. And I have her weapon.
Why hesitate?
She's a 5... No, she's not a 5-star. He's a 5-star. And she's a 5-star. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of her weapon. 6 5-stars, literally just for playing the first area of the game. Like, I still have a whole nother set of area and, like, next freaking place to explore. And I'm not even done exploring these areas. You know, all the different little chests and gems that might be scattered around. All the gems that I get for doing these little tactical hologram fights. All the difficulties. Maxing out my data bank. I've not done that yet. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things. That's like 40 gems each. The guidebook, whenever I do the stuff each day, I get the gems, and then there's like a specific section of the guide of like the guidebook where you do specific stuff to get points. Right here, you do all these different phases, like tasks to get XP and random items, and then you get the gems. And I still have this 1, 2, 3. I still have 3 more. That's another 300 gems. That's almost 2 poles. And I get gems from the trophy. So it's a lot of stuff. A lot of gems. It's a very giving game. And I've not even done any of, like, the main events. Okay, I've done one of them. I've messed with one of the main events areas, which is the